He didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, and he didn't know how he was going to pay his rent, child support, and his car note, because he had one of those drop-top cabarets, Volkswagens.
Another shocking revelation has been added up to Diddy's endless controversies, as his former bodyguard has come to reveal the reason behind Diddy's house raid. And it's slightly different from the reasons that have been let out by federal agents and news outlets. Though a little controversial, Gene Deal's statements can be held true, considering he and Diddy have been together for a very long time before his departure. Let's get right in.
For sexual misconduct and deviant behavior. Even up, they like, yo, listen, give me that. They said, they did a Diddy. Take that. You understand? They're gonna take that from him.
Gene Deal, former bodyguard of Sean Diddy Combs, after leaking the audio tape between Diddy Combs and rapper Meek Mill, has revealed another hidden detail about the reason for Diddy's home raid. On March 25th, Homeland Security and local law enforcement raided the music mogul's Los Angeles and Miami homes, according to multiple outlets. However, the real reason for the home raids were hardly revealed by the law enforcement agents and news outlets. Many of them gave shallow explanations as to why his 3 homes were raided, but none of these explanations was deep enough to give fans the accurate detail they needed. Many of the news stations and security agents all linked it to the recent allegations that have been raised against Diddy. Once questioned, several law enforcement sources claimed that the raids appeared to be tied to sex trafficking allegations against Diddy in recent months. Also, local Los Angeles news station Fox 11 shared a video that appeared to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, 2 of them appearing to be Diddy's sons, Justin and King Combs. They were not being investigated in connection to their father's alleged crimes, but were being detained outside as agents searched the property. The local news also broadcast video footage of what appeared to be armed law enforcement agents in full tactical gear walking around the property of Diddy's Beverly Hills home. But it was generally claimed that Diddy was not at either of his homes during the raid. Again, the news station spoke to Homeland Security representatives who revealed that the raids were part of the federal investigation. Regarding the raids on March 25, 2024, a spokesperson for Homeland Security Investigations told TMZ, "Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI New York, executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available." NBC News reported on March 25th that 3 women and a man were interviewed by federal agents in New York. 3 other interviews are reportedly scheduled connected to the allegations of sex trafficking, sexual assault, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms, per the outlet. Once police swarmed his 3 homes in Los Angeles and Miami, the answer to the question of what happened to Diddy was linked to several very serious 2023 lawsuits. In less than 4 months, rapper Sean John Combs was sued for sexual assault and harassment 5 times. On November 16th, 2023, Cassandra Ventura, also known as R&B singer Cassie, filed a lawsuit in a New York federal court against Combs, whom she dated between 2005 and 2018. She claimed he'd been sexually and physically abusive throughout their relationship, ranging from beating Ventura and forcing her to have sex with other men to raping her at her home in 2018. They settled the next day. That same month, Joy Dickerson Neal filed a lawsuit in New York County Supreme Court accusing the mogul of sexual assault. Another Jane Doe, who later revealed herself as Liza Gardner, alleged that Combs and singer-songwriter raped her and a friend in New York City more than 30 years ago. But while the claims of the law enforcement agents and news outlets may appear true, many believe there are more hidden details surrounding the raids that are yet to be disclosed. The linking of the raids to the allegations seems satisfactory, but when one considers that the culprit himself, Sean Diddy Combs, has neither been arrested nor called for, one would surely second-guess the veracity of their statements. It is generally expected that once allegations are made against a person, the person in question is sought after and investigated. But it is proven otherwise with Diddy. Thankfully, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has revealed the real reason behind the home raids.
He's at the hospital. He said a Muslim shot big. And I said to Paul, with the blue suit, white shirt, blue bow tie.
According to Gene Deal, the raids were truly linked with the countless allegations that have been raised against Diddy Combs in recent times. However, there were some specific details about Diddy's homes in the allegations that federal agents needed as proof of Diddy Combs' involvement. One of those details was his secret room. Gene Deal claimed Diddy's secret room was one of the main reasons why federal agents came. He said, "It wasn't just about the allegations. It was linked with the allegations, but it was more than that. Before they get Diddy himself, they want to be sure the evidence is sufficient." Many lawsuits claimed he had a secret room for freak-out parties. That's what they must be after. Truly, in many of the lawsuits, it was alleged that Diddy had secret rooms in his homes where he carried out all sorts of illegal acts. In one of the lawsuits filed against Sean Diddy Combs, it was said that the music mogul had hundreds of cameras in his homes in Los Angeles, New York City, and Miami. In the filing, Jones said the hip-hop star stashed hidden cameras in his mansion in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, and in his compound on Star Island. While living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Mr. Combs had hidden cameras in some secret rooms of his home. The filing said, this exactly was the same claim Gene Deal made as regards the raid. It was more of an attempt to find more evidence against Diddy and not just about the allegations. Diddy would be arrested once they decide to focus on the allegations generally. Rodney Lil Rod Jones also sued Combs in February over several complaints, including allegations of rape and other misconduct, forced drug use and grooming. Jones, a record producer, is asking for $30 million in damages. The court documents allege that Combs operated an illegal venture with his chief of staff, Christina Coram, and his 30-year-old son, Justin Dior Combs. Jones also said the rap icon regularly partied with prostitutes and underage girls, requiring them to sign non-disclosure agreements, and that the attendees were being drugged and trafficked. Jones accused Combs of using threats, force, fraud, and coercion to usher minors into illegal commercial acts, and of pressuring Jones to hire prostitutes for him in Miami, where such work is illegal. Gene Deal has made this revelation after leaking an audio tape that seemed to capture Meek Mill and Sean Diddy Combs in a very wrong moment, confirming rumors that have been told of an erotic relationship between the two rappers. And not only that, Gene Deal, the former bodyguard of Sean Diddy Combs, has also publicly announced his willingness to testify against the music mogul amid ongoing investigations into Diddy's business and personal conduct. This revelation was also made in the wake of federal raids on Diddy's residences by Homeland Security investigations, probing allegations of sex trafficking linked to the entrepreneur and entertainment powerhouse.
On his own. And okay. Puff was in there with, Puffer came down there, but he was with Jimmy Henchman and Andre Harrell and them in another part of the studio.
Deal, who has previously shared insights into his time working for Diddy and the events he witnessed, emphasized his readiness to step forward in a video interview. Gene Deal said, "I get all kinds of hate mail, IGs, talking about how I'm trying to take a black man down. No, I went through every step you're supposed to go through when you got an issue with a man," Gene Deal said. By him doing the things he did and taking the avenue he took, he's suffering the consequences, and I don't feel bad at all. Gene Deal then continued, "They messed up the game when they put out that Money, Power, Respect by the Lox featuring DMX and Lil Kim. It ain't never been like that. You got your respect in the street, that gave you your power, that brought you your money. He had it oh so backward. Do I care what happens? Got enough money to buy his way out of it, so we think," Gene Deal said, adding that Diddy might even commit suicide. So far, Diddy has been compelled to relinquish shares in his cable network, Revolt, following the claims of several misconducts, and has also stepped away from his involvement with the Harlem and Bronx-based charter school, Capital Prep. The raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami mark a substantial escalation in the federal investigation, focusing on accusations from multiple individuals of physical assault, rape, and human trafficking. These operations, described by Diddy's legal team as an unprecedented ambush, were aimed at gathering evidence to support the allegations. Despite the aggressive nature of the raids, Diddy was neither arrested or detained, although his cooperation with the authorities was highlighted. Gene Deal's intimate knowledge of Diddy's personal and professional life, garnered through his years as a critical figure in Diddy's security detail, positions him as a potentially pivotal witness should he choose to testify.
St. Louis, Missouri, and I was raised and I grew up on Vanderbilt and North Market till I got 12 years old.
Deal's relationship with Diddy traces back to a shared affiliation with the New York City gang, a bond that initially brought them together and led to Deal's role protecting the founder of Bad Boy Records. As the investigation into Diddy's alleged involvement in sex trafficking advances, the testimony of insiders like Gene Deal could verify the accusations against the mogul and possibly send him to prison. That's all for now on the latest celebrity news and gossip. For more updates on events, moments, and celebrity news in the entertainment industry, stay connected with us by liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted when we drop quality contents like this.